idea that they're recycling old jeans. It's not the case. It's just trimmings.
It's recycled denim
And they're coming from
cloth.
all over the world. It has a huge carbon footprint. They had some challenges with some water issues. It's not hydrophobic like a fiberglass or a spray foam. Yeah, so it absorbs it. But it's a feel-good product. They did a remarkable job marketing the product by putting a couple of the pieces of insulation on the floor with a baby on top of them. I mean, brilliant. They used a sound ASTM test method that was for an exposed application that made it look really good. Nobody leaves their insulation exposed. I mean, almost never. So they were smart. So the other products there's a product called Havelock, and that's a wool insulation that's coming out of New Zealand and Australia. I have had the chance of seeing this product. I'm not at this point sold on it, but I think there's a product for everybody out there.
Is it cost effective?
No, it's 4 times the
That's
cost.
also extremely green and extremely renewable.
Yes.
Wool.
Yes.
And so, what about blown wool, rock wool? Is that what's that?
Well, rock wool is one of the granddaddies of the insulation industry. It's been around since, I believe, the 1920s, and it's the after they remove the steel out of the rock, they're left with this material called slag, and they do the same process like fiberglass. They heat it up and spin it. It just doesn't spin as fine. It's heavier.
So it's a product. It's a slag product from the smelting of ore to get steel.
Yes.
And then they turn that slag into this blown wool.
Into the rock wool.
Rock wool.
You've been
So it's
breathing
really-
some rock wool, haven't you?
It's really rock. It's really rock.
Yes.
There's nothing sheep-like about it.
No, not at all. And it's great for low frequency sound absorption. It's dense. There's not much footage in a bag. It's expensive, and it's pretty hard to get right now. All insulation products, including spray foam, are in a very short supply right now, and could be even become severely shortage in the next few months.
Is that due to COVID and supply chain
Texas,
interruptions and things like
Texas freezing.
that? It's because of what?
Texas
Oh,
freezing.
Texas.
Texas is the numero
Texas is a
uno
big problem.
location of spray foam product manufacturing.
Wow.
The number
Ooh,
one. Yeah.
That would hurt.
Yeah. And all their
Because you
plants
won't feel it.
froze.
The problem is not the problem. Is that something that what went down that shut Texas down for a week, 2 weeks, a month.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a while for
Oh yeah.
people to because they've got stock until they don't, and then. Yeah,
So I'm really happy I don't have any big projects right now.
yeah, that's good.
Because yeah, could be a problem.
I was saying that I find this so interesting because of the whole idea of keeping places more comfortable, right? Interior conditioned spaces. The idea that what you're doing contributes to the comfort of the place, comfort of the home, comfort of the living environment. So we can stick around if we like 68 to 70 degrees. We can try to keep that, right? We can keep from leaks and air transfer and stuff getting in that we don't want. We can even create negative pressure, right, or positive pressure in the house so that air actually blows out the window, right? Is that ideal now? Is that what we're trying to do? Because I also know we're trying to bring fresh air, but you're in on all this stuff, right? This is a really great spot to be. And the physical properties, just the fact that everybody that's listening to this has probably got fiberglass bat insulation in their walls. And do any of them know that it comes from sand? Do any of them know where that sand comes from? I don't think so. So we're going to find out where it comes from. But I find that's incredibly interesting. And right now, we're going to get up with Dave. We're going to walk around and let's get a tour of your shop, your offices, and your physical plant here. It's really a cool place. Dave has really got it looking good, especially this monitor. This is my favorite thing in the whole place.
So this building that we're in here right now was built in, I think, 1938. It's one of the few dock height buildings in Santa Barbara, which works well for us for loading and unloading.
Dock height. So the building is raised up to the level of the dock.
And A little-
semi-truck dock, right?
A little tidbit, even though we're in a FEMA flood zone, and we're roughly 3 feet higher than the line of the FEMA flood sign, we still have to pay flood insurance.
This doesn't seem right, Dave.
It's not.
Doesn't seem right
It's not. Yeah, but we do.
at all.
Yeah, you wanna put that on? Help you put that on?
Here. And I'm actually going to turn this off.